After months of uncertainty, Ayrshire Recording Services, known for producing talking newspapers for the visually impaired, has triumphantly resumed its operations. The organization, which had been on hiatus since February 2024, is once again ready to support its listeners with the vital service that many describe as a lifeline. The break in service was due to the organization's separation from a local visually impaired social group, which officially closed in April 2024. This closure had left Ayrshire Recording Services without the structure and resources that had previously helped it thrive. However, behind the scenes, production manager Ricky Farquharson and his team worked tirelessly to ensure that they could relaunch independently, overcoming several logistical and legal hurdles in the process. "We've had a very challenging few months since breaking away from the social group," said Ricky. "But despite the difficulties, I'm delighted to announce that we're finally back to support our listeners. There was quite a bit of red tape and legal issues to deal with, which contributed to the delay, but we've made it through." Throughout the hiatus, Ricky stayed in regular contact with the organization's loyal listeners, providing updates through audio messages and personal visits to ensure that they stayed connected. He said, "I didn't want anyone to feel forgotten or left out. I've been sending audio updates and visiting many of our listeners to let them know what was happening. For many, the talking newspapers are more than just a service. They're a lifeline, especially for those who have limited social interaction. I've heard from so many listeners how much they missed it." Ayrshire Recording Services offers an audio-based news service for individuals with visual impairments, allowing them to stay informed on local and national news, events, and relevant interviews. The return of this service has been met with widespread relief and excitement among the listener community. "We provide a vital service to our listeners," Ricky explained. "For many, the talking newspapers help them feel connected to the world around them. It's more than just news, it's companionship for those who may be isolated due to their impairments. Our listeners have been very patient during this break, and I want to sincerely thank them for their understanding and support. The relaunch would not have been possible without significant community support, including the help of Ayrshire Garden Studios, who built a new recording studio for Ayrshire Recording Services." Ricky said, "Adam and his team at Ayrshire Garden Studios have been absolutely tremendous. The new studio is fantastic, and I couldn't be happier with the result. It's thanks to their hard work that we're able to resume recording, and I'm looking forward to working from this new space." Looking ahead, Ayrshire Recording Services is keen to continue developing and expanding the content they offer. Ricky revealed plans to introduce new segments and interviews tailored specifically to the needs and interests of their visually impaired audience. A key part of the relaunch effort is the call for new volunteers to join the team of readers who record the talking newspapers. Those interested in becoming a volunteer can contact Ricky Farquharson directly at 073-072-0135. Volunteers will join a dedicated team of readers and have the opportunity to make a significant impact on the lives of visually impaired individuals across Ayrshire. Reflecting on the challenges over the past few months, Ricky shared how personally difficult the journey has been for both him and his family. He said, "When the charity closed, my wife Lorna and I were devastated. This service is incredibly important to us because it's part of Jim Bircham's legacy, my father-in-law, who worked so hard to establish it. We were determined to continue his work, and now we're proud to be relaunching independently.